Hello, Scorpio. Thank you for joining me for your messages for the end of November 2021, last week of November. Angels and Spirit Guides, last week of November. Messages for Scorpio. Angels and Spirit Guides. Last week of November, what messages do we have for Scorpio? Angels and Spirit Guides. Messages for Scorpio for the last week of November 2021. Guided messages for Scorpio last week of November. Angels and Spirit Guides. What messages do you have for Scorpio last week of November? Angels and Spirit Guides, messages for Scorpio. Messages for Scorpio Collective last week. Angels and Spirit Guides. Scorpio last week of November. Okay. I'm gonna switch decks. Angels and Spirit Guides, messages for Scorpio the last week of November. Angels and Spirit Guides, what messages do we have for Scorpio? Angels and Spirit Guides. What messages do we have for Scorpio for the last week of November? Angels and Spirit Guides. Scorpio, last week of November 2021. I'm going to take this one because it flipped all the way around. Okay. So our first card out, here's Air Magic. So this has to do with like mental arena area, intellectual abilities, thoughts, words. This magical energy is coming in on that sunbeam. See? Like through the air, and it's going to inspire you to write something. See how he's got that old school feather quill there, writing instrument in his hand. Also, I'm noticing this the magical smoke that's coming out of the ink well there. So whatever you're guided to write this week or record down is spiritually guided. I'm noticing the tree in the background there. So this may have to do with your stability or be a way for you to put down roots. And then we have listening to wisdom. We could see the crow totem there. The crow totem usually comes to visit us when we're going through changes in our lives. It's like a harbinger of change. It comes to let you know that even though, things are changing quickly, you can handle all the changes and everything's going to be okay. She has There's a lot of like spiritual energy like around her. See all those like stars, like lit up like spiritual energy stars there that are like floating around her. Also, she's listening, so she's like attuned to spirit. So to me, that means like you should be listening for, you may get, you know, words or phrases that pop through like spiritually from your ancestors or your spirit guides. Being a water sign, you're very intuitive, Scorpio. So this could be messages coming through. Also, I'm noticing that there's acorns all over her shirt. So this message that comes from the spirit realm has the potential, is a tiny seed, but has the potential to be a mighty oak. Because that's what acorns turn into. Giant oak trees. Okay, and then we have connect with Gaia. So you might want to actually go outside, take off your shoe, like go bare feet to the earth so that your energy can connect to it directly, as long as it's a safe place. And envision yourself doing this meditation where you can spiritually close your eye, like you close your eyes, but you can see roots coming out of your feet and going deep down into the earth, like as deep down as far as your eye could see on the horizon. You want to envision your eyes going down into the earth. So this tree spirit has like a face on it. You may have been recently become maybe more aware of tree spirits in your area. You may feel led to go like walking through nature, walking through the forest so that you can be closer to the trees. You may feel even led to hug a tree. They have a very solid, stable earth energy. If you need to ground yourself, you can always put your hands on a tree and you can actually feel, I know you can, Scorpio, because you're sensitive. You can actually feel the earth energy running through that tree. Trees have a very stable, very solid, earthy energy. And then we have hibernation and regeneration. So see, she's in a cave of crystals. You may feel like you just want to hide in your cave. You don't really want to talk to anybody. You just want to curl up with your cat and your crystals and regenerate. There you can see the roots of a tree. So there, again, which echoes this previous card of the roots. I'll try to show them both. So the roots there, she's under the ground. Right here, she's under the ground in the cave, and you can see the tree roots there, right? So interesting that the crystal is sort of like growing out of the tree roots, but like above her head. You just may feel like tired, like you need to get more rest, like you don't really want to engage socially with others too much. You just kind of want to hibernate. And we have affirmation for growth. So you can see that she's planted this little seedling here and is happily watching that to grow. So affirmation for growth. So whatever seedlings you've planted in your life, make sure you do affirmations for them to grow. Like say, you know, out loud, like I see this passion project, you know, going wherever it's going. Like don't say that you see it in the future. Say you see it now. Say you see the outcome now, right? So instead of I see this seedling, I see a giant oak tree. All right? So you want to like tell the universe the result that you want, because your subconscious mind needs a goal. It's like a homing device. If it doesn't have a clear goal, it just kind of floats around. and doesn't bring you what you want. You know, it's like you have to program it to bring you what you want. So we have transformation and change. You can see there's a lot of magical energy on this figure's coat. There's a butterfly there on the tip of the cat's tail. Their butterflies signify, you know, complete change from one state of life to a different stage of life. As in, like, how the butterfly changes from the caterpillar to the butterfly. Again, we have another beautiful butterfly here. So 2 butterflies, you may be experiencing 2 distinct transformations. Also, there's 2 cats. It looks like they're greeting each other or kissing. And it's like you're walking from, see how like the sky is dark here? It's like you're changing from like this dark part of your life and you're coming into this whole new, bright new day. And then we have prayers and wishes. There you can see this figure is leaning on the wishing well, dropping in coins along with wishes. This may have been something that you have done as a child. If you haven't done it in a while, you might want to find a wishing well or a lake or a river to act as a wishing well, since there's probably not too many wishing wells around anymore. But you can see the birds there on the top that are taking flight. There. Some are just sitting there, but some is like taking flight off into that like sun. So if you verbalize, you need to verbalize what, you know, prayers and wishes. You need to say what you want out loud. Like, you need to actually, words have power. You need to actually use those words and wield them appropriately and tell the universe what it is that you desire. Because otherwise, how can it bring it to you? And then we have give love. So you may be feeling spiritually connected to one other individual. The candles they're holding there in the shape of hearts. It's a full moon in the background. Full moon is always expansive energy. It's always like going towards a goal. This particular image, the moon looks happy and looks to be blessing this particular union. There's a roaring fire there at their feet. So a lot of fire energy, a lot of passionate energy in this connection. There's also 2 cats. So your partner, soulmate, person that you're seeing may also have a small animal or a small cat. And then we have ground and center. This is a beautiful card. See how he has his hands like open and upwards, like towards the heaven, like ready to receive all the abundance and gifts that the universe has to offer. We see this magical wispy energy that's kind of like wrapping around him. It's kind of like, you know, it's coming up from the earth and like going through his energy center. There we can see that he's a witch because he's got his broom and the cat there laying at his feet. So you might want to say these words out loud, like I am grounded, I am centered. I feel very grounded. I feel very much in touch with Gaia or Mother Earth. Hello. Okay, you're wonderful, but we're busy right now. Get off, please. Off, please. There's like mushrooms and flowers popping up in the background there. So I feel once that you're grounded, you're going to be able to manifest these blooming conditions of these flowers. And then we have speak your mind. So we can see in this image that two figures are holding like dandelions. And as they're speaking, those dandelion seeds are like blowing off into the wind. So you need to speak your mind with one other individual so that these seeds can intermingle and be planted and blow off in the wind and come up in future years. You're going to be talking to somebody about something important. I'm also noticing this person has like a fanny pack. So either you may wear a fanny pack, or this significant person in your life may wear a fanny pack. Also, it looks like they're at the top of a castle. So you may have this conversation in someone's home or in your own home. It's definitely on the roof of someone's home in this particular card. And then we have number 21, Divine Feminine. Frequency of Divine Feminine supports our receptive, nurturing, and soft side, allowing it to express itself openly and helping us to connect to our intrinsic understanding of our connection to all of creation. Beautiful pink energy on that card. We have number 42, Tantric Journey. The frequency of Tantric Journey helps us to unlock the hidden knowledge and wisdom that we intrinsically hold about how to reach a state of wholeness and completion through our sensual experiences with ourselves and with another. We have 17, Consciousness. Frequency of consciousness supports our ability to focus our attention on all the multidimensional aspects that show up so that we can include them in our reality. Beautiful. And we have number 35, Perception. Frequency of perception supports our natural curiosity, moving us beyond our comfort zone to find the edges of what we perceive as real, to take a good, hard, deep look at it. Beautiful drawing. Then we have number 24, Earth. The frequency of Earth activates our deep connection to this physical plane by showing us the beauty of all the aspects of our Great Mother and revealing the more ethereal, spiritual aspects of our nature. Beautiful green heart chakra card. And then we have number 1, root chakra. Beautiful mandala. The frequency of the root chakra, the red flower of life, stimulates passion and supports our sense of security on this physical plane, both in our bodies as well as in the physical world. And then we have number 38, remembrance. Beautiful picture, drawing on there. Frequency of remembrance supports our memory of everything that we have gone through as a soul and a body, providing us with valuable information and tools to flow gracefully with and in this life. So those are your messages, Scorpio. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe to my channel. And stay tuned to my channel for future videos that will be coming out to provide guidance for you. And thank you so very much for watching. And you have a wonderful day.